Pedhia. Yes, I said Bizo naiste kala. Ipa hikat pwegine otan imunu mikri. Kedeni thakse hatho ya ipoli pitisizo imo. Ke stintaxi masipe kiri auti borume na grabs mekat pwegine otan imastani mikri. Ke ekintin fura ihame na spudasme ya paratatiko kache che opota ipe borume na grabs mekat pwegine otan imastani mikri. Ke go I didn't hesitate to write about this story. Baby. Then borona kisehaso kathol yati aftiti historia telegrapsa kithasastia vaso pai ilay I named it Anna fruta. Ama then Italy fruta. After the historia, then borusana nagin, you know. But again, I recall this time and I'll be like, if my mom wasn't a mom, then I don't know what could happen because it was so annoying. I did something so annoying. A kid in mirror, Imanam was going to wash, you know. Was going to wash like clothes. Ke ego megalu sabuto horio. Ke stone horio. Then ihame purindidio mehani. Hirismo pio me taheria. Yana plenu me taruha. Opote, that day, Imam was going to wash clothes. Ihe kani dhuria sister spiti ke she was tired ke she was like, you know, let me wash the clothes and I finish up. So muipe Boris na pass kina Ferris niraya mena yana plino taruha. Ke go ipa yajiohi ke piga. Pira ta postalene Batonya no means the jerrycans, you know. The jerrycans ke podila toka piga na feronero. Ala tasas diavazo historia. Na dita tiengne. Lay. I named it Anna fruta. Lay. Otan imna mikri. Piga na fero nero apotin giltizi. Then I hori giltizi this nila the ati pandu ehun taup water, you know. Ale Mrs. Tohorio ehumeke ihame boreholes and wells like where we fish water from. Apota piga na fero nero apotin giltizi. Apotin giltizi. Ifilism elegant in a pameke mazeva me tafruta apoton konda kipo stingeti. Kiana kisede ego then ikisera pita into kipo. Ala I found my friends yati muipane oti aspame na mazeva me tafruta apoton kipo. Mia film ikisere pita into kipo kenomizo itani ya ton adre 40s. Kepiga. Tafruta apoton kondino kipo stingeti. Kathos pigena me. Katalava oti deni epre pina pao ala piga teros pandon. I knew I was not supposed to go because I had to fetch water, but I went anyway. Ego then iksera pwita ntokipo ala akuluthusa takoritia ne afisa tabitonya ketopodilato stingeotis puhi irisimopiusa yenafero nero. Tabitonya ketopodilato ola tafisa ki kego yanapao kemazivo ta fruta. Fragiam. Afu mazepsame ta fruta hapo tonkipo grisame stodromo pori halomeni yatiohi ihame ta fruta kaima sani pori halomeni tinuora pu girsa kat kisafanika egne. This is the main story. The moment I returned from the garden to pick the fruits, I realized something has happened suddenly. Vrika otan ola tabanya tabitonya ketopodilato deni pahun puthena. Ekeditinura. I don't know. It has a tip. See him. Like, I lost my soul. I was like, popigani. Tabitonya, ketopadilato. Then pahuno pthena. Paragiam. Then Boronax has of titi historia. Taala coritia. Africanitalicatus, efera nero, kepiganistus pitiatus. Ego, I was there like, Tita Kano, Pune Tabitonia, Pune Topodia Totis Mamas. Kisere Tetis Mamasia. Yes, to Horio. Oh my God. Zapate skiro, Zapate skiro. Alentoikane. Tala corici africanitalicatus efera nero kepiganistus pitiatus. Ego iha tipota yana parostos piti. Tipota kathoro. Tonero topodilato tabitonya ola ihan figi. Lyrics are pigi. Ala ihan figi. Poli for this many, I was so afraid. Like, I had a lot of questions. What am I going to tell my mom? What is she going to do to me? I didn't even have the answers. Poli for this many, girisas to spiti, kekirifitika, sto iprodhomatium. I thought smartly, and I was like, let me go to my room, and I hid. And both the tastini mamamu na merotise ya tonero ketopodira totis. Remember, she had decided to meet pick water or to fetch water with her bike. As Pome, the home's bike, the one we use for going anywhere for work, something like that. So, what I did, in my understanding, I was a kid, I don't know, I was like, I went home slowly. This is a true story. I went home slowly, no one knew I'd come back, and I went to my room and I hid in my bed because I was avoiding my mom to ask me where is water and where is my bike. Oh my God. Kat pull then Ixera, then this is the twist. Kat pull then Ixera, Afu eli payapano apo 3 horas horis na fero nerosto spiti. Pedia. Like quick rewind back. We went to pick the fruits with my friends. We went, sat there, ate fruits, and we even started playing from the garden, forgetting that we were sent to fetch water. It was more than 3 hours, imagine. But we were just kids, we were just girls, you know, having fun, but it went beyond the 3 hours. I remember she sent me around midday, and I went home at 4 p.m. You can imagine, like if you were a parent in my mom's shoes, what could you do? But the twist is here. Kati puden iksira, afu eri payapano apo 3 horas horis na fero nerosto spiti. Imamam estile tona de reform na earthy na mevri. This was the twist I didn't know that day. My mom had sent my brother to come and check on me or to come and help me carry the water home. You know what my brother found? Vrige otan afisa topodirato ketabitonya ke iha pai na mazevo fruta metosfirismo. You can imagine. My mom sent my brother to come and check on me at the well. So my brother found when I left the bike and the jerry cans at the borehole. Do you know what she did? She got the jerry cans and fetched water and put them on the bike and went with them at home without me. Because I was not there, I had gone to pick fruits with my friends. Oh my goodness. Imna toso mikri ke mama mkatalave ke aplos mes sigihorise ala muipe oit. You know, this is, I think, the sweetest thing I remember my mom ever did. I think it's not even the sweetest, the most understanding thing. She has done a lot and she's doing a lot. I mean, she didn't do that only, and mothers do understand things, but she was so understanding. Because if I'm to tell you, she was tired. That day we went to the garden and she was tired. She had cooked food. I mean, she wanted to wash clothes, and you know the weather, you can change anytime, so I don't know even what she had in her mind. So when she sent my brother just got the jerry cans, fetched water, and brought them home. But me, I passed behind the house, and I entered the house, and I hid in my room. But she did something I didn't expect, because you know, mothers, they can discipline you, especially African mothers. They can discipline you and you double your brain, I tell you. But something she did, I didn't expect it. So this is what I wrote in my story. Toso mikri kay mama mu katalave kiaplos mes horise ala muipe ot. Now let me tell you something. I was in my room and I was not sleeping at all. I was hearing who is coming, who is entering my room. So I was there in my bed busy pretending to sleep, and my door was like, it opened. Guess who it was? My mother. She came. The moment she entered, I started crying. I was like, I can't see the jerry cans, the bicycle, blah, blah. I wasn't worried about the jerry cans because we had many, but the bicycle, we had only one. And it was doing all the work. I'm moving here and there. And she was like, she asked me, where did you go? I told her the whole truth, people. Because I was so nervous, I was so afraid, I was losing it. Like, I knew she was going to. but she didn't, you people. So she was like, where did you go? I told her, we went to pick fruits with my friend. And this friend of mine, she's my childhood best friend. And every time we talk about this story, she was like, oh my God, that day. He could be dead by now. So my mom asked me, where did you go? I told her, I went to pick fruits with my friend. She was like, all of those hours, 3 hours. And she was like, where did you go to pick fruits? I told her the garden, and she was like, you go to people's gardens to pick fruits. Immediately, like when the sun is too much. Like, which kind of person are you? Because remember, in the morning we had gone to the garden to dig. I was tired. So she was like, okay, go fetch water, come home, rest, or eat food, or watch TV, something like that. But me, I went in the middle of the sun, like, and we went, picked fruits to eat. So she was like, okay, I forgive you, but one thing you should never do. Let me continue the story. Oh my God. Muipe uti. April penatoki sana kano poti. Poti. Ke ani toekana. She told me, what you did today, never ever do it again. I was so surprised because she didn't even react like with this angry face. Because my mother, you know, when she's angry, she'll be like, Anna, come here. And she'll just look at you and you know what's happening next. But the lady was so calm, was so understanding. And when I go back to Uganda, I'm going to ask her this question. Why didn't you beat me that day? Because you people, I don't know, African mothers, you don't know them. She can really give you, I told you she can give you and you double your brain and you come into your senses. But my mother that day, she was so calm. Something I didn't expect, but she told me, never ever do it again. And this is something she said, which I came to learn when I've grown old, that she used this word to scare me. And it worked. Ipe. Ke ani tokisana kano. Thamustiles to thasos. Ke thazus tha metis maimudes. Ke tha etroga fruta yatin polypi. Tis zoimo. That is something my mom told me. She said, if I ever do this again, she will send me to the forest and I'll live with monkeys and I'll eat fruits for the rest of my life. Oh my God. You people, every time I remember this story, I'm crying. Every time I remember this story, I be like, this is not the mom who raised me. Because I was a kid and I know what she could do to discipline a child. So this day, I knew it was my turn because I was so stubborn. You know, I'm this kind of, let me leave that. I was so stubborn, so disturbing. Especially when it comes to that thing of going to fetch water or sending me somewhere. They will send me somewhere. I do what they sent me for, but I'll add more hours of me playing with the friends. That's the child who I was when I was young. So my mom said, if you ever do this again, I will send you to the forest and you live with monkeys and you'll eat fruits for the rest of my life. So, mehiritora dene hoksana pai na mazepso fruta apoton kipo otan pao yanafero nero apotin geotisi. Baby, yeah, my mom trick works. Ever since she told me that, never have I ever gone back to pick fruits. Never. Even when I was still in the village, even when I joined high school, even when I joined, until when I grew up, I never went back to pick fruits with my friends. So, I don't know. This story is true, and it's something I will never ever forget in my life. KAPD masipe kidia syntax na grabs me kat peg not an imastan mikri ego grab saftit in storia yati tomu wares parapoli ke then brona takes a house pote. Thank you for watching. My pagat latho is telling you calculate for me the correct word in Greek down in the comment section, such that I can learn Greek as much as I can. Sasa first of all, Taleme, yes.